Hello, welcome to the Matthew Allton Art channel again. It's been a little while since I did any painting or drawing. Those of you that follow the channel will know I went on a painting holiday to a shepherd's hut by the sea a couple of weeks ago, and I did quite a lot of landscape and paintings and some still lifes while I was up there, and I've been uploading those to the channel since I got back. But I'd like to get back to doing some actual art. So today I'm going to do a male nude pencil sketch from a model that posed for photographs for me a good few years ago. Very bendy, very flexible model. So a scrunched up pose of this model. I'm just going to use the propelling pencils that I use, Nick Pro propelling pencils. I'll put a link to those if you want to purchase any from Amazon to be in the description. Okay, so let's see how we get on. Starting with the top of the head, as I often do. Of course, in this pose, as you'll see as it develops, it's basically a very scrunched up crouching pose. I certainly couldn't get into this configuration at my age and lack of mobility. As I said at the beginning, it's a model that posed for me a few years ago for photographs in order for me to use them for life drawing in the future, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Thanks to him for posing. You can see here that the model's crouched right down with arms stretched forward and grabbing onto a box. They're actually standing on a box with a cloth on it when the photo was taken. Just trying to lay out accurately the size and the shape of the model. Just putting it in the environment. There's a curtain behind. Those arms are a bit tricky in that they cross over at the front. Now beginning to try and show the shading. There is sort of directional lighting on this model, and I think that's one of the failures of the drawing at the end. I could possibly have darkened the shadows on the back and worked on the musculature of the back a little bit more as well at the end, you'll see. But it's been a while since I did a live drawing, so you know, these things take time to get back into. It's been landscapes recently. The far leg is in shadow quite a lot, though that's the shadow that I'm just putting on from the arms above. And of course the far arm is crossing in front of the front arm here, so I'm trying to indicate the shadow on the far arm, and then the slighter shadow on the arm that's in front. Now just refining the shape of the head and adding the dark of the hair, just to give me an idea of the actual darkest areas on the drawing. And I think these shadows on the back, they do get darker as we go through, but they should have been darker to give it a bit more three-dimensionality. The musculature was showing up quite nicely in the light, and I should probably have spent a little longer than the hour that this took and worked on that a little bit more, I think, really. But it is a sketch in a sketchbook, it's not a finished drawing or painting, let's be honest. Let's not beat myself up too much about this. It certainly gets the shape of the overall pose, and in a fairly quick time, really. I think to get quite a complicated pose like this done within an hour is quite good for me historically. So maybe the practice is making perfect, or certainly improving the speed. I seem to have got out of the habit of starting with a detailed drawing of the face, which is what I used to do. So much so that I've left this until last really. There isn't much of the face showing, so I didn't anticipate too much trauma doing it and it ruining the whole of the rest of the drawing once I'd done it. Just now trying to add some shading to the background so that the figure actually sits within the environment. Just indicating the shape of the curtains behind. Shadow from the figure cast on the curtain. Again, I probably should have spent longer on the background if it was a finished piece, but well, this is the final drawing. Overall, not too unhappy with it. I think possibly I could have made a bit more of the shadows on the back, just looking at it now. But then it did only take about an hour from start to finish, so quite good for a quick sketch in the sketchbook. And I didn't do much art in the sketchbook last month, so I need to sort of filling those pages. I'm sort of planning to fill it by the end of the year. I don't know if I'll get that far. I'm only halfway through. I hope you enjoyed watching this sketch. Do like the video if you did like it indeed, and please leave any comments if you'd like to, and do subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, do subscribe. It'll help me grow. Okay, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks very much. Bye.